Hi, welcome to another episode of Denver's Good News Ministry. Today I'm talking with a friend, Nicole, and she's going to go ahead and give us a her background in the story of her addiction and her recovery.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
Alrighty. So, uh, what started you on your addiction? How'd you get started?
I started young, relatively. I was like 15, and my friends were doing it. And I wanted to be cool, I guess, and started using. And on and off for years, I would, jump in head first and kind of have fun and then stop. And then as the years went on, thing it wasn't a thing that I could stop anymore. It would take me over.
After doing it so long, it was just hard to stop because your body was used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so did you start off like something small with like alcohol or
Yeah.
marijuana?
Yeah. Actually younger than that, probably like 12. I would drink with my friends or smoke weed and it seemed cool, you know?
Yeah,
It seemed cool, but it wasn't.
I remember those ages.
Yeah. And I started hard drugs at 15, which is very sad. But it's a reality, I think, these days that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. The that lifestyle is it's not a joke. It's nothing easy to keep going and going.
Yeah.
So, and what made you want to stop?
I wanted to stop for a long time. I felt trapped in my addiction. I thought at the time that I was hiding it from my family. Um, they may have known, but I I have two little boys, and I was able to ask for help when CPS came and took my kids.
Nice. So, well, not nice, but I mean,
It
it
is.
was nice that it was an opener, an eye
Looking at it
opener.
now, it was a blessing
Yeah,
in disguise. It really was
that
because I needed help, and this was my way to get it.
well, it was God giving you a sign, one way or another. If you didn't want to learn the
Yes,
easy way, you had to learn the hard way.
it's true.
You know,
It's true.
yeah. A lot of people nowadays like to learn the hard way.
Yep. I don't know if I like it, but it's the only way sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And so you were doing rehab and everything. Um, how many hours were you doing a week?
I mean, I did 36 days in a rehab facility, um, which was amazing. And from there, I moved into sober living. And originally, I was doing PHP 25 hours a week. And then I dropped down to 9 hours a week, IOP. And the day I graduated IOP, my sober living house informed me that they were starting a brand new program for women, and it was going to be in home programming, and asked if I was interested. And I quickly said yes. So I moved to a different house with the same program, with the same company. And I was the first person to join their women's program,
Okay,
which was
that's
really cool.
yeah. So how did you like living in a sober living with all women? I mean, was it
You know what?
difficult?
The house I was in, we had some come and go, but really, I truly believe that God brought every woman into that house that needed to be there. And some of them for a short period of time, and others longer. Yesterday, I was the first woman to graduate that program.
Oh, see now other people can follow by your or lead by your example, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a really wonderful opportunity. We were in programming 36 hours, 7 days a week. Not 36 hours a week, 7 days a week. We were in programming.
That's a lot.
So we didn't get a day off. It was a lot, but I'm worth a lot.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So I'm willing to put in the work to make sure that my future's bright.
So and so you have a lot of contacts in your the rehab you were at the Cure West.
Yeah, I went to Kira West, and I've stayed in contact with a lot of people that I was there with, and some of my best friends, the people I call on the most, are my chosen family
Nice.
from there. And yeah, a friend helped me yesterday, helped me move, and I keep in touch with a lot of them, and I've grown a beautiful recovery community,
Yeah,
which was so needed.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I say this time and time again when I do these podcasts is that, you need the recovery community. It helps you keep going, you keep working harder at it. I mean, every day is a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's not one moment a day something doesn't pop in your head that's for a negative.
Mhm. Yeah.
But you got to stay positive, right? I mean, how do you
Absolutely.
do that? Do you like meditate? Do you do some breathing exercise? Do you just how do you flip that switch to get back into the positive?
I do meditations, kind of just grounding myself. I've done some self help workshops. More than anything, it's my viewpoint that has changed, the way I was looking at the world.
Okay.
I was a very, very negative person. I thought everything was crappy and that everyone was against me and that life was hard.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, life's not easy.
It's
That's for
not,
sure.
absolutely. But if you look at it through a different lens, it's a lot easier to take.
Yeah.
And so, you know, before I felt beaten down and negative and like nothing went my way. The moment I changed my mind and decided that everything was going my way and that if I felt positively about things, I saw things positively
Yeah.
and it helped. But I think the only thing that I needed to do, the thing that I needed more than anything to get clean and to stay clean, is to love myself.
Self love is definitely got to start there, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you're having a problem, asking for help, and then starting with self love.
Yeah.
Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, right?
Yeah. And I didn't know that I didn't love myself. I didn't ever really feel like I deserved much. I don't know why that is. But in rehab, I had a spiritual awakening and I literally saw myself through my parents' eyes. I lost both my parents the past 2 years. And I did. I went into the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I saw what they saw all these years. And I felt worthy and like I had value and like I could help people. I saw someone that was beautiful, not ugly. And, I saw what I deserved.
Yeah.
And that has made everything so much easier.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it made it so much easier for you.
Yeah.
So now, um, are you looking for work or?
I am. Yeah. I moved out of the house yesterday. I'm looking for work. I am also, while I was at Cura West, I saw a need for clothing. They didn't have a whole lot of clothing for people who were dropped off by a loved one or, who ended up in the hospital and shipped over to the rehab, or it's a detox center as well. There was a lot of people that just didn't have clothes. So they would, detox in the one set of clothes they had, and then they wouldn't go to the cafeteria to eat or go to group to hear something. So I put on a lot of weight at rehab and I left a lot of the clothes that I had brought with me. Um, but I've brought clothes back since then. I've
Nice.
started a clothing donation called My Friend's Closet,
Okay.
and I have used that to gather an enormous amount of clothes and bring it to the rehab to help people who are suffering. who are struggling and want to get better and are trying. I think as little as a clean shirt or a comfortable pair of pants can be the difference in someone feeling okay enough to look at something in a brighter light.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because it's hard to keep going through that wearing the same clothes and can't wash.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't walk around
exactly.
naked
Yeah.
or with the towel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I get that. You know, one time when I was in jail, I had to wash my own. I just wore like I hopped in the shower, washed myself, and I scrubbed my socks with the bar of soap, my boxers too.
Yep.
So
yeah,
and let them hang for for like a day.
Yeah.
And then the next day I was walking around with boxers and the socks, because I didn't have none. So
yeah,
that's a crappy feeling.
it is, but you know what? I'll tell you something. You made a donation to my friend's closet
Yes.
that I brought to Kira West, and that donation helped a dear friend of mine who ended up there, didn't have any clothes. So your generous gift helped somebody who is still clean today.
That's good.
So
I'm
thank
glad.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. I love giving back to the community. I'm sure you do, or else you wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling, right?
It is.
And so, how many other donations have you collected and helped out with?
I've probably brought about 15 big bags of clothes. I've brought suitcases. I've brought shoes, bras, just big bags that people can leave and have clothing with.
Okay.
I saw a lot of people leave there with a plastic bag, a garbage bag with their clothes in it, which is fine. But I'm like, if I have bags that I can bring down there and people can use, hats and hoodies, and I have a bunch of coats that I'm going to bring down there in the next few days. So anything helps.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to be scrubbing your socks and underwear in the showers. So how can they get a hold of you to make a donation if anybody has a donation?
Absolutely. If you want to donate, you can email me at myfriendscloset444@gmail.com.
myfriendscloset444@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely remember that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have other ways to get a hold of you, but
yes.
but if anybody asks,
absolutely, yeah. And
I'm
happy to take anything. It really, a t-shirt can help someone.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
And we all have clothes that we bring to Goodwill or a thrift store, and who knows what happens to it, but these can literally save someone's life.
Yeah, I agree. So, besides doing that, what other things are you in the process of?
I'm working really hard to get my kids back. I travel to visit them every 2 weeks. I take about a 6-hour bus ride every 2 weeks to visit my kids. And I am so blessed that my sister was able to care for my children while I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that. And my kids need me. So I'm rebuilding a beautiful life, one little piece at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on my friend's closet. I'm looking for a job. I'm moving today. So I'm creating the life that I deserve.
Yeah.
And that all of us deserve.
Well, it's baby steps, right?
Exactly. It all adds up.
Definitely. At the same time, baby steps, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute, 1 second.
Yes.
Always got to have something positive going on. There are positive thoughts. Grounding yourself, like you said.
Yes. Yeah. I do a lot of meditations. I listen to music. A lot of times music. My favorite Christian rapper is Forrest Frank, and his songs bring my heart so much joy. My 6-year-old sings his songs all day long, and it brings me peace.
That's good.
And I journal a lot. I do a gratitude journal every night, and it's really cool.
Yeah. I tried journaling. I'm just not the writing type of person.
You know what? Mine is simple. I do 3 gratitudes.
Okay.
I make a list, 3 things I'm grateful for, and 3 affirmations every night. And I send it to my husband,
Okay.
who's very new in recovery. He's got about 2.5 months, which is really cool. I just hit 6 months, so I'm still very new in recovery as well.
Yeah.
But very proud of him. So he and I exchange a gratitude and affirmation list every night, which has been super cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, now you got somebody else that's in it with you, that you both work with each other,
Yeah.
and help better each other during this whole process.
Yeah.
So that's got to be really comforting, right?
It is. I was really worried for a long time, and I'm so glad that he chose to get help, because it's hard, and making that choice and then sticking with that choice
Yeah.
is hard. It is. It's so hard, and things will come up and try to knock you down, and I have had to stand in faith so many times in the very recent past. I've had to stand in faith, just knowing that God would make a way for me, that God would make things happen. And it's been really hard. It's been hard, but it's worked.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. You're helping the community. I know I find that comforting for me,
Yeah.
and that helps me stay on the right path.
Yeah.
You know, with the podcast, the Compassion Ministries.
Yeah.
You know, I know when I hang out with some people that I know, if I see them drinking, I just like walk away because I don't want to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
So you do this. Well, I don't think you can put yourself in that kind of predicament at this time, right?
You know what? At the sober living house, we've had girls come back to the house that were not fit to be there, and they were asked to leave. But I think it was it was triggering for all of us, and unfortunately, some of the other girls followed suit, and that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Because we are the strongest. I truly believe that addicts are the strongest people on the planet.
You know what? Yeah, I keep hearing that so many times, and I mean it's got to be true, because to go through this, a lot of people don't understand, but to go through this, and to ask for help.
Yes.
And I know with men, it's even hard, because men were brought up like, no, we don't need to ask for help. We got to do this on our own.
Yeah.
And so I know with that, it's a little more different, but it's still kind of the same.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard to ask for help. It's hard to admit that you have something that you cannot.
That's the hard part.
That you cannot control. That you are, you're powerless to.
Yeah.
And that is really hard to do also.
And that's part of the serenity prayer.
Yeah.
It's in there to grant me the serenity to accept things that I can change.
Yeah.
To change the things that I you know what? I'll get it. I don't know why I can't get it through right now, but I mean, I even have a tattoo, so I could just be looking at it. But
I read a book while I was in rehab. Well, I got the book while I was in rehab.
Okay.
It's called The Let Them Theory. It's by Mel Robbins, and that has helped me tremendously. I spent so much energy my entire life trying to control what other people thought or said or did. And it's hilarious because I have no control over anyone else, and I never will. But I've realized I can take my energy back.
Yeah.
I can put it on things that I do have control over. And I can let them do what they're going to do. I can let people say what they're going to say. and I can let me continue doing what I need to do to better my life and make a life that I'm proud of.
That's good.
It's made a big difference for me. It really has.
So, do you have a hobby?
You know, I'm kind of trying to re-find myself again because I lost a lot of that in my addiction.
Yeah.
I've been hiking lately, which I really like.
That's nice.
I've been trying to work out a little bit, which is also fun. Bowling, just playing with my kids. I've been playing sports lately.
Sports? What kind of sports?
Like my kids are little sport hounds. They love soccer and baseball, and I'm about it. It's fun.
Yeah. Football?
Yeah. A little bit of football, yeah.
Are they Bronco fans?
They are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm a big old Bronco fan. I have a bunch of Bronco stuff. I have a drawer full of like Bronco shirts. I got Bronco slippers. I mean, I need to update on my jerseys.
See? Yeah.
I even got the Super Bowl 50 ring.
What?
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I have a whole bunch of different Bronco stuff. So I'm glad they're Broncos fans.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've been just doing like kind of little crafty things. I like to make soap. I like to bake. I've started baking again.
Oh wow. What do you bake?
Cupcakes. I make bomb cupcakes. Yeah.
You know what? That sucks because I'm gonna have to try one day. But on New Year's, tomorrow. Unfortunately, tomorrow. I'm trying to do a little bit more healthier than me.
Okay.
Try to get a little exercise.
Yeah.
A little bit of weights around again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just busy with so much other things. I just gotta find it in my schedule to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely do that. No more takeout all the time because I'm busy. I eat a lot of takeout.
Yeah.
And then I also work at a Korean barbecue place, so it's like
okay.
I cook, I prep, whatever stuff there, and sometimes I don't take my own food, which I gotta get in the habit of doing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the food is healthy, but I eat a lot of the fried stuff there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, cut back on soda and my cookies. And my Reese's candy.
See?
So,
it's hard. It's hard.
I know. It's like
it really is. I've put on 25 pounds.
Have you?
Since the day I walked into Kira West. In 6 months, I've put on 25 pounds.
I've gained about 12 from my original weight. I don't mind the weight I'm at. I just gotta kind of get rid of some of that fat there.
Yeah, working on that a little bit. But it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. And I just feel so much healthier, and I have energy, and I sleep at night, and it's delightful.
I bet.
It really is.
Instead of being up for a day or two, you still get to stay up.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything else you got on mind?
I do, yeah. I just want to say, I think that the people who have felt the darkest, who have felt hopeless, are the ones that can turn the brightest light on. And those are the ones that can go back to the dark and save people. That's what you're doing. I hope you know that.
That's what I'm reaching for. So
your light is bright. And
thank you.
I really do. I think that you'll help a lot of people, and I hope to do the same, because people look at addicts in a certain way.
Yeah.
And it hurts, because we are people, and we are hurting and struggling, and we need love too. So I think just, if you are hurting, if you are struggling, know that there's help out there, and know that you are worth it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you came on to do the podcast and talk about your recovery, your addiction.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it's not easy. Some people they've done it so many times it comes easier, and some people it's not. But yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say a little prayer to close this out, and then I guess we'll get on with our evening. Right? You still gotta finish moving, right? Or unpacking?
Yeah, I'm gotta move over today. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Dear Lord, thank you for giving us this day to do another episode, to give us more air, to be out there and wanting to go and help others that need help. And I appreciate everything that you do for us, and I hope that we're able to keep lending out a hand to help others more and more. In the name I pray. Amen. So if you like this, subscribe, hit like. You know how it works on YouTube. Thank you.